the balloon part that's being filled up right now, that's also known as the envelope. So we're essentially mailing ourselves to the sky. And the basket, the wicker basket, is also known as the gondola. He's going to bring it around this way underneath my chin, so I can modify it if I need to, depending on the elements. When it's like this?
Yes.
Do they call that burqa here?
Burqa, yes, the Bedouin they call.
So is that just for the style, the word burqa? Yeah. Is that just the style when only your eyes are showing?
Yeah, closed, just eyes.
What was it like to vote for the first time in 1994?
What was it like when you fell in love?
Oh. Part of the charm here in the Hanging Gardens is how you get around. You're at a pretty high elevation, and all of the villas go all the way down the side of the hill. Their ingenious way to solve this problem is the funicula. There are 2 on the property, and if you're not sure about what a funicula is, we'll show you. Here's our driver right now, the man with the tram. We've got little voodoo dolls all over the packaging. I mean, some of them have pins sticking out of them. How horrendous is that? So, this is not what voodoo is, but it sure is delicious. For you to see what it looks like if I actually try to put my sunglasses on. Here, let me have you try to put my sunglasses on. The first building to peek out at you when you walk through the Sikh into Petra is the Treasury, also called El Khazna, which means treasury. It's thought to have been a tomb for the Nabatean king Aretas III. So it's funny how it got this name Treasury. The reason that is because somewhere along the line it's rumored to have been where an Egyptian pharaoh hid all of his treasure. Hey guys, welcome to Koreatown, or as some people in the know say, K-Town, on the west side of the Hudson. I don't know who those people are. I've actually only read that today. This is Koreatown. We're in Palisades Park, New Jersey. This area has the highest concentration of Korean Americans anywhere in the United States. This is where the gum comes in. All right, so imagine you have 2 plates nestled close together. What happens when they start to slowly move apart? Well, the earth in between them starts to thin out. This is called crustal spreading. And when they finally settle and stop moving, what happens then? Everything starts to sink. But the neatest part about these is when you see they have a hole in the top, what you want to do is you want to stop pressure on the bottom, and there you can grab a quick drink. These right here are a pretty controversial fruit. They are considered the king of fruit in Southeast Asia. They're called the durian. It's interesting because the smell of it really paints the way the whole thing tastes. But it tastes sweet and it smells like onions. So you get a complete sensory overload. I'm pretty impressed with the durian. Today we are in the northwest corner of Jordan. We are in a very special strategic position here. We're in the ancient village of Gadara, now known as Qais. To my right, you can see the Palestinian territories. In back of me is Israel and Syria, and all the way back on a clear day, you can even see to Lebanon. Now, it's going to be normal to want to rush up to the end and look at that amazing view right away, but it's so easy to lose your bearings, and you don't want to be losing your balance on the edge of a cliff. So what you want to do is you want to approach slowly, with caution, of course. When you get to what you feel like is about your body length from the end, you want to get down on your knees. We're down actually at the site of Jesus' baptism. This is where the water would have been. And etched into the stone here, you can see just thousands of crosses. And some over others, some are lighter than others. And these are crosses that were left by pilgrims that came here to be baptized after Jesus. When you look mobile, a lot of times the people at security will put you in a special line designated for frequent travelers, and every once in a while, if that line is long and you look like someone that knows what you're doing and travels a lot, they'll even put you in the business class line just to move things along. So that's my biggest tip at check-in.